See how many people we get on this live. Anybody starting to hate their football club? Welcome to the show. Fucking gormless this YouTube shit, that's for fucking sure. Come on, people. Roll up, roll up. Oh, mate. I'm really starting to hate this football club, I tell you. The PR, the relegation scrap, and I suppose it's the fan base. Look, the online fan base, that's why I'm really starting to hate this football club. I didn't realise we had so many horrible fuckers on this fan base, mate. Hypocrites and proper cranks who love to vilify people. Oh, mate, vilify their own players, vilify everything about their fucking football club, and they're all online, driving me fucking mental. If you're of old school football lover, it's really hard to watch the YouTube, and it's really hard to watch the TikTok. It's really hard to watch anything because who do you relate to? Who do you relate to on these fucking programs? You don't relate to none of them, do you? You know, you look at the comment section and you think, what the fuck are these fucking people going on about? The Romero business, the fucking sticking up for the owners, and then celebrating the relegation scrap like it's a fucking, like it's a championship, Champions League fucking final, mate. That cracks me up. Celebrating a relegation scrap. That's about our luck, innit? That's about our fucking, what do they call it? What's the word? That's about our league, innit? Fucking celebrating a relegation scrap. Fucking hell, son. Have you seen all the YouTubers all giving it some? Celebrating a relegation scrap. With all their little thumbnails. Oh, fuck off, you sad fucking YouTube. Anything for fucking exposure, innit? You alright, Ali? How you doing? Mate, it's just fucking, it's getting ridiculous, isn't it? Celebrating a relegation scrap. Fucking hell. Those poor West Ham lot. You alright, Bros Wizard? How you doing, man? What do you think about all these people celebrating a relegation scrap? Mate, it's absolute. I'm sweet. I'm just angry at the word E7. That's not postcode E7, is it? Um, I'm just pissed off at my football club. Absolutely pissed off at my football club, bruv. They're doing my nutting at the minute. What is it with fucking football fans? The new football fans. I'm not understanding it. Bad because you're bigger than a black hole. Bad because you're bigger than a black hole. You just got to breathe. I did breathe. I breathed and thought, relief, relief. I didn't go and celebrate. I didn't go and buy myself a bottle of fucking champagne or a fucking blue flare and go and fucking wank off the owners at the fucking football stadium. You know what I mean? I'll have 4 pints of that fucking expensive beer, please. Or pay myself 120 fucking quid for a fucking relegation fucking game. Mate, I just don't understand them. Maybe one of yous lot can tell me how you can celebrate it like it's fucking 1999. I'll go to sleep, Ali. Realise of what you're funnily not going to Maggie's. Realise realise of what you funnily not going to Oh, come on, boys, it's early. I can't do the grammar. You know what I mean? Yeah, cable dog. That's not a bit on there, bruv, is it? You know what I mean? What we do in our own time, mate. Yous helped me. Yous helped me to realise why we're all celebrating. Yeah, we won nothing. Yeah, we've got great. Oh, hold on. Um, yeah, the transfer market looks good for us, doesn't it? We're going to get loads of fucking naughty fucking transfers in this summer, and fucking these great players are going to ask, who's wanting to buy me? And they're going Arsenal, Man City, Man United, Sunderland. Oh, they're all in Europe. Yeah, 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 yeah. Tottenham. No, I don't fancy going to them. So I don't know where all these fucking fantasy transfers are kind of come from. Do you? It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. But this week on YouTube, that's what we're going to get in it. The fantasy transfer fucking market from fucking hell. But celebrating like that, that was fucking. Did you see the stadium? Why ain't the stadium like that every single fucking game? Same bunch of players, just when they shit themselves for image. Butterfly kisses. What the fuck? So, do you know what? I don't even know what a butterfly kiss is, bruv. You know what I mean? But as long as, like, you enjoyed fucking the expressions fucking wank off and the old Chris Canning wank off and the old fucking Special Brothers wank off, bruv, then you're alright, cable dog, ain't ya? You know what I mean? Fuck me. The YouTubers this morning, bruv. Oh, mate. And last night, Jesus Christ. They was licking something special, weren't they? Perhaps they were all getting excited because they was spending enough time with 40,000 other blokes. Perhaps they was smelling the pheromones because they're all a bit what's the word? In denial, weren't they? Egypt up, bruv. They're all in denial. God, ain't there no one in the fucking comments that's going to fucking explain to me why you're celebrating? Why a Spurs fans celebrating? A proper Spurs fan, tell me why you're celebrating this morning. I'm just relieved. I am just relieved. There's no celebrating, bruv. When that game finished yesterday, it was like fucking relief, son. Absolute fucking relief. I'm not understanding why the celebrations. I'm missing something. It's literally been the worst. It's been the worst. It has. It's been the worst season I can remember. At least the year before, we got Bilbao and we got a cup out of it, and we knew we weren't going down. We were safe. But this year, it goes down to the last day. We've all got something special. We've all got something special, anger. Just let him chill. Let him believe what he's going to believe, bruv. You know what I mean? We can all go and sit round that little corner where Expression sits in the little cage, can't we, next time? Just sit there and get out the tin foil. Come on, there must be some crazy Spurs fan on here who's going to stick up for the celebration. Look at the fucking celebration beforehand. Fucking hell. I've never seen so many parasocial sheep to this change for Tottenham lot in my life. I love supporting. I'm a die-hard supporter, right? But there's no way I would have walked down the fucking high street like I've won something before a relegation game. I do. Do you have to swear? Yeah, I do. You don't have to watch though. You know what I mean? You can swear as well. I could teach you how to swear. You know? It's over 18's over. So it's cool. Unless you're not under, you're probably a kid though, aren't you? Yeah, I'm in the UK, and where are you? Like, I always get the worldwide audience. That's something special, isn't it, mate? Where is everybody this morning? Oh, you're in the UK. Yeah, UK, England, shithole. It ain't a shithole, bruv. None of the UK's a shithole. You got some horrible little towns that the YouTubers on YouTube make out it's horrible. You're going Turkey. I'm going on a road trip to Spain, bruv. I like a bit of road tripping. Everyone's trying to get me to go Turkey this year because it was cheap, but nah, fuck that. The lad, you come back with that dodgy hair. Well, you come back with the dodgy hair, the dodgy haircut, and the fake teeth, don't you? Why do everyone think fucking UK's a shithole? I'm not understanding that. You're obviously not well travelled in there. Fucking get well travelled, son. Mind you, I could take you around the shitholes of London, I suppose. Exactly what did the UK do? Now, I'll put that in context, Lucy. I could tell you what the UK have done. What you smoking? That shit. That shit. Giving up everything. Giving up fucking everything. And I'm on, that's the last of it now. What did it do? What did the UK do? Do? Did you do? I'm Irish and you want to show me a shower. You fucking Irish. You're about as Irish as my dog, brother, and I ain't got a dog. What did the UK do, though? Did they, though? I don't know. What did the UK do? You tell me what we were supposed to have done, and I'll try and stick up for it. I'm trying to fucking make sense of my football team at the minute. Not get into in-depth fucking questions about the UK. You know what I mean? Fuck me, let's charge this bitch up. Just got in the fucking way. Bit negative, isn't it? You know what I mean? Just got in the fucking way. You lot need to calm down though, don't you? Fucking hell, cable dog. 1 minute fucking we're sitting behind fucking the stadium kissing each other, and the next minute you fucking just got in the way. You just told me that you would tell me. No, I said if you ask me what they've done, then I'll try and stick up. I can't fucking just improvise out of fucking thin air, can I? What did we do? What did the UK do? Invented penicillin? Or is that going to go down to another fucking one of those YouTube things where you're going to think some person in the deepest Mongolia invented it? Good morning, meow. Let's get some more juice in there. Come on, juice it up, bitch. Oh, hell nah. God, you sound like my daughter, bruv. What are you, about 14? Oh, hell no. Why did you all do that to Ireland? I'm fucking. I've got more Irish in me than probably fucking you haven't. You're Irish, bruv. Don't get me wrong, I don't sticking up for the aristocracy of Britain, bruv. I can't stand them. Can't stand the royals. You know, I'm half Basque, half Irish, bruv. I hate people more than you hate people. Trust me on that one. Taking all the land, killing all the kings and queens. You fucker. In fact, I hate most English fucking stuff, like all the capitalists and everything else. I've always wanted to know how a vape tastes. Right. Tastes like shit, to be honest with you. Tastes like shit. You never vape. The worst thing you can ever do is smoke a cigarette and get addicted to them. Nicotine. It's the fucking worstest of the worst drug in the world, isn't it? You see all these other people sitting on YouTube and they go for their fucking nicotine every 10 minutes, don't they? I'm like that, like a fucking crack pipe, bruv. Louis, explain to me why they're all celebrating, Lou. I'm trying to work it out in my head, bruv. Naya says, I would never smoke a cigarette, to be honest. My dad does it, and he does it right next to me, and it stinks. You know what? You should take a pair of scissors out with you, and every time he lights a fag, just chop it off, mate. Or a bottle of water, just squirt it at the cunt. You know, he won't mind. You're doing him a favour. You're prolonging his life. Come on, fucking Spurs fans and football fans. Roll up to the next fucking live. Why are you celebrating? Yeah, well, the Queen's dead, cable dog. You know what I mean? So it's like F the king, in it. That's what I'm saying, Lou. I just found it a relief. I didn't find nothing. I didn't want to go out and buy myself a bottle of champagne. I was actually, well, you know, Lou. I was fucking sitting there. I had to go fucking. My blood pressure was sky high. It probably is sky high now, isn't it? I should do a live blood pressure check, shouldn't I, this morning, like I'm supposed to? I'll do my blood pressure while I'm sitting here. You know what I mean? Let's see what it is today, eh, boys and girls? On the verge of a fucking heart attack yesterday. You had to fucking go bed. What the fuck? Don't ever get old, people. Don't ever get fucking old, mate. I ain't even got it on the right fucking way, have I? Are you talking about? We was talking about football, but you can talk about anything you want to talk about. It's YouTube. You can talk about anything. We'll try and talk about anything, okay? We won't talk about football, no. We try not to talk about football. They're all nutcases. All these channels are fucking crackers, mate. Anything for negative shit last week, and then fucking today it's all, "Ooh, we're celebrating." Oh, Gertrude. I can tell it's going to be alright just from this bit. You're alright, Adam. How you doing, bro? We're doing live blood pressure checks. I forgot to do it before I come on. You support the Arsenal. Oh, that's nice for you. Yeah, this is something for you. I got out of my pocket. If you support the Arsenal, come on, blood pressure. Just give me the fucking results. Jesus Christ. How long does this machine take? 125.92. Hypertension still. In the yellow. What the fuck? This is getting fucking ridiculous, mate. Wanted to go live yesterday, and the blood pressure was so high I couldn't even fucking see. What do you support? I support myself. I try and support myself. I'm going slowly off of my football club, Tottenham. That's for fucking sure. It fucks getting old, yeah, mate. I can't deal with it. I'm supposed to be doing 1,400 mile road trip. And your blood pressure's sky high. But you know what? My mother sent me beetroot tablets. They're supposed to be good for blood pressure. Was it the nitrous oxide in your blood? Helps it flow a bit better. What were you more relieved, AJ, or was you celebrating? I was celebrating a little bit that we didn't go down, but it was this relief, wasn't it? Absolute pure relief. Watch the Spurs game until you scored. Yeah, I watched it all. What did we think about the Spurs game? That was a strange old football game, wasn't it? Considering that a lot of the YouTubers they've slaughtered the football team the whole way, and then as soon as we got through and we relegation scrap, they're giving it they're giving it. They showed some fight. They showed some. Why didn't they show fight in some of them games back in the winter to win 1-0s, 2-0s, just so we wouldn't be in this position? You know what I mean? I'm not understanding. I'm not. It's too many nuances for me with the way that these new people support football, and too many the fad the fad of YouTube as well. That's absolutely crazy. I'm not excited for next year. I am not excited for next year one bit. That's what Spurs has done to me now. 40 odd, how many years of supporting fucking Tottenham? You know what I mean? There's no excitement for next year. It's just the season to start. We've got new PGMOL rules and excitement sort of left me. Radical change needs to happen because you can't go through that again. Says all boxed up. No, we can't go through that again, can we? It's absolutely ridiculous. We've got no firepower up front. The midfield is aging. Going to take you a few transfer windows to get rid of the weak players. Well, Adam, I wouldn't mind if they got um, two £50 million players, £100 million player, and but they're not going to do that, are they? As soon as this transfer window comes, they're going to take their money, 100 million, and split it between four players. That we're going to send a load of players out on loan, and we're going to get four £25 million players. Bye bye, Naya. Um, what do you support of football? I support Spurs, mate. The one and only Spurs. The greatest football team the world has ever been seen. Been. Sin bin. Excitement will dim if there's no movement in the transfer window. Well, that's okay because the YouTubers will love that. You know what I mean? They can sit on that one for the next fucking 6.5 months, can't they? And have a Tommy Tank over fucking. Oh, we didn't get no transfers, but we know we're not going to get any transfers. We know that this ain't going to happen. We know we ain't going to step up. Oh, you support Liverpool? Fair play. Fair play. If you come from Liverpool and you support Liverpool, that's fucking brilliant. Um, yeah, I'm. Are you excited for the transfer window? I'm not excited for this transfer window. I know what's going to happen. Need some players with a hardened, tough mentality who will fight. Yeah, but you try and find them and then ask them to come to Tottenham. That's two different matters, isn't it? You know? I mean, would you want to come to Tottenham when you got this Vinay Lange, Vivian Lewis, who owns it all, and the shit show that we're in? That's the thing, isn't it? You can advertise. It's like advertising for one of those job openings, isn't it? You know, come to a Premiership football club and we'll give you this, we'll give you that, we'll give you that, and you think, oh, I wonder who it is. It's Tottenham. Oh, yeah. Well, perhaps I'll stay with my Championships club. Perhaps I'll just perhaps I'll just stay with West Ham and work out the relegation ourselves, innit? You know what I mean? Yeah, have a good day, Lucy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll give you another shout out, girl. Yeah, it's fucking absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. No Europe carrot. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing, is there? There's nothing. They've got a lovely stadium. Oh, look, we've got a microbrewery. Oh, we've got padded seats. got gourmet cheeseburger, gourmet kebab, fish and chips that cost you 14 quid, just about fill you up for an half hour. But it's all right. It's a blinding stadium. Blinding stadium. Just no fucker in it. Just no fucking. What character have we got on pitch now? We ain't got any characters on pitch, have we? We had to get a rebound goal to win a relegation scrap. A rebound goal. A rebound goal. This is like Bilbao all over again, isn't it? We got a crutch shot goal, fucking goal off of fucking Bilbao. We got a rebound goal to get out of a relegation scrap. And they're all having a wank over Paulinho. He's a great player, isn't he? Fuck. Fuck me. Tell. I think if Tell's nurtured, he'd be great. I actually do. Deserby character may sway some. I like Deserby. I like the way he talks in his press conferences. You know what I mean? Yeah, we fucking did it, Neil. What a relief. We're not celebrating. We're just relief. We can breathe. Breathe for another year. And we was just looking a bit forward to the transfer window, Neil. What do you think of the transfer window, Neil? If you was a top quality footballer, right, and you thought to yourself, oh yeah, going to broaden my horizons now, would you want to come to Tottenham? How you been in the last 2 seasons, Tottenham? Oh yeah, well, we've got Europa Cup and finished 17th, and this year we celebrated like it was 1999 because we won a relegation scrap. That's what I'm saying. I'm just fucking relieved. Celebrating. Do you know what? There's no point in celebrating, is there? Because you know what's going to happen in the what do you call it, don't you? You're right, Sean. I've been watching your computer game stuff, Sean of the Bread. Driving about, mate. It's all right, you know. I was trying to work out how to stream my own computer game stuff. Mind you, I played some right shit yesterday on Xbox, bro. Fucking hell, mate. I played some what was it? I was a bird in a Viking land. I got about 20 minutes into it and fucking I thought to myself, I'm gonna nut this bitch. Yeah, well you'll have to message me and tell me how to fucking set up how to stream on my computer game thing. I've only got Xbox, but I've got Twitch. That young Moore boy you had on loan at Rangers looks decent. Yeah, they all look decent, but as soon as you put them in that stadium, they're fucked, aren't they? Yeah, that fucking streaming that computer game, Sean. I could watch that for literally hours, mate. You know what I mean? But I wanted to stream, and I wanted to stream the computer games, and I wanted to do something really funny. So yeah, post whatever on the channel, Sean. You're welcome to post whatever, mate. Even if it's not computer stuff, put your links in. Put your links in. Put your links in, like they say. All boxed up says, well, there's 20 teams in the Premier League, and the way things work, 10 or 11 places might be up for grabs in Europe. You don't even have to win anything. No, you just have to pay PGMOL off, don't you? If you want to win anything. I am top quality and I will go to Spurs. Neil, the state of you, you'd be under in the Spurs over 50s, wouldn't you, bruv? Fuck me. You're bad as me, mate. Maybe if we can, they can have my top half if you've got good knees. You know what I mean, brother? We'll have to sell or buy. Well, Vinay said that we've got to sell players this summer to buy, didn't he? So, with that in respect, who are we going to sell? Why would I want to go to a team where my playing time would be very low? I would want to play. That's another point. That's another good point. You know, um, I'm in, I'm in awe. I'm in awe at this football club. But who would we sell? We do one of these. I mean, who do you think's off this summer? Do you think Romero's off this summer? Do you think Vicario's off this summer? Do you think Kevin Danzo's off, or do you think we're keeping some of these players? I'm used to celebrating, avoiding the relegation, supporting Motherwell. Just posted on your community with some info for streaming games. Nice one, Sean of the Bread, bruv. Nice one. We've all got to stick together on this YouTube, brother. All got to stick together. Um, Mind you, I had the business of fucking YouTube taking live hours off of me the other month. And it's given me the right arsehole about doing YouTube. Is there a 231 million debt, half of which needs paying by 2027? What debt? What debt, Ian? It can't be the stadium. That's over a very long period and it's low interest as well. So what debt are we talking about? Oh, that's not my water bill. It's not come to your house, is it, Ian? Or my electric and gas bill put together? That looks like my electric and gas bill put together, to be honest with you. Well, our track record of getting rid of players is pretty shit. Do you know what? That's the thing. How do you sell shit players? How do you sell unpaid previous transfers fees? Well, Ian, a lot of them are on what do you call it, loans, aren't they? Low interest. They What they don't tell you is the way they get these pay for football players in the modern game now. It's all low interest and wink, wink, nudge, nudge with the banks, isn't it? So with that in regard, this is what they bullshit to us fans and say, oh yeah, but we're not paid this, we're not paid that. He meant 300. I meant 300 million, not 300 quid. See, yeah, they're throwing numbers at you to say, oh, we can't do this time, we can't do that. You're the ninth richest club in the world, bruv. You're the ninth richest club in the world, right? Go and fork out for two top quality £100 million players, bruv. Even if the rumours are real, Romero, Chinga, to Mama Chinga, to Bedora. Hola, hola, Neil. I was here when you were talking your road trip and avoiding the Paris routes. Yeah. Oh, mate. I've worked out my road trip route already. 50 days to go now. 50 days to go now. I jumps in my car the other day. Um, Now in my old job, I was a braking specialist, right? So I know my brakes were going, and I knew what was happening with my back brakes on a brand new Nissan. Right, gets on this brand new fucking Nissan. Right, I've put my foot on the brake, and I thought that noise don't sound healthy. That's my back pads going. Um, and then about 12 hours later, jumps in the car, put my foot on the anchors again. I knew exactly there was no pad left. I knew exactly what side it was on. And I've looked at the brake disc and thought to myself, oh fuck, that's not just gone down to metal. That's gone down to past the metal, bruv. Fucking jumps in it the other day, puts my foot down, nothing. All I had was fronts. Brand new car, a brand new Nissan, right? Qashqai, and they put shit pads on it. How can pads only last how many miles do you think? 20,000 miles, bruv, on back pad. That's bad, isn't it? If they don't back De Zerbi this summer, they need to sell up and fuck up. They're not going to. Habla Espanol, Neil? They're not going to fuck off, are they? They really ain't going to fuck off, Lou. You know? They're only going to fuck off when this club gets to its maximum value in the stock market. Then they're going to fuck off, Lou. You know, we all know that. They're not going to fucking. Yeah. They're not. They won't ever go. They just keep changing the different owners to suit the seasons. So when Vivian Lewis has had enough, the buck will get passed to fucking whatever Lewis. You know what I mean? Or whatever person. Same as the directors and all this. when we've had enough of slaughtering, I just change them over. Kane's money paid a black hole to keep the club afloat. It didn't, though, did it? They took Kane's money and they took 25% of it, put it in the profit bin, and it didn't do nothing. So you can go online and look at the finances, what YouTubers and what you see on TV tell you. But don't forget, we are the ninth richest club in the world. I wonder what the brake pads were like on that space shuttle that went to the moon. Did it go to the moon, though, Ian? Did it go to the moon? You see that latest space shuttle thing? That not it ain't a space shuttle, is it? That latest round the world thing is a rabbit hole for you, right? Go on YouTube now, or not now. After you watch me, because I need my live viewing hours, right? I need to get money to rise because I'm skint. I ain't got pots pissing. Right, and I've got this road trip coming up. I want to sell memberships and super chats, and I want to make myself a millionaire. This time, Rodney, we'll be millionaires by anyway. The rabbit hole, right? You know, we went to the Americans went to the moon the other week, didn't they? Yeah, right. They goes to the moon. They comes back from the moon. They land on water. Right. Go and look at the picture of that little square thing, that capsule on the water. Right. You look at all the burn marks, and they've got a NASA sticker stuck on the side of it with the burn marks behind it. Why ain't the sticker burnt? Just come out of space, bruv. Why ain't that sticker burnt? Why is it brand new and it's stuck on top of burn marks? Why didn't they make the spaceship out of that sticker material? I'm not understanding that one. Anyway, getting back to football. Brake pads on the space shuttle. Mate, they definitely weren't Nissan brakes, was they? But how can you sell a brand new car? How can you sell a brand new car and put inferior fucking brake pads on it? The shuttle, you can hear breaking the sound barrier. I see the shuttle on top of a plane when I was about 9 or 10 when it flew over London. Do you remember when they put the shuttle on top of that plane and flew it over London? I was with my uncle. He was taking pictures. He had one of these cameras and a tripod. He was well into his photography. And as it come over, he was taking pictures of it. You fancy it? I fancy a pub crawl, but I've got high blood pressure. I started drinking yesterday. I fucking messaged Lou. Right, I sent him a picture of me with a beer bottle before 12 o'clock. I had two mouthfuls, sat down, couldn't see the fucking TV when I put the Bolton game on. I had to fucking go to bed, my bruv. Fucking hell, I had to go to bed, calm my blood pressure down. And then fucking Edwards is about 1.5 hours from here. What's that? The military place, base, Edwards. Or, see, to a Cockney geezer from Bethnal Green, if you say Edwards, I'd call that the butchers. That'd be the butchers to me. Thought to myself, fucking hell. It's 1.5 hours from Edwards, so am I. We can make up for a drink. Oh, mate, I'm not understanding this football club. So, what players are we going to sell? Come on, what players are we going to sell? Are we going to get rid of Romero? Or are we going to keep him? Are we going to get rid of Richarlison? Or are we going to keep him? Oh, the satellites in the sky now. Fuck me. Have you seen them? I've got a telescope there, bro. I've got a telescope, and the satellites are in a line, aren't they? Absolutely cranky, bruv. You know what I mean? Elon Musk satellites fucking up the skyline for all us amateur astrologers. Not that I've even looked through it yet. I've got it. The missus got it for nothing. Tonight, though, on a clear night, I'm going to be banging on that at the neighbour's window. Richie, Vicario, and Dragusin. See, do you know what? If I knew De Zerbi was going to get the best out of Richie, I'd keep him. If I knew De Zerbi was going to get the best out of Dragusin, I'd keep him. Vicario, I'd keep him as number two goalkeeper. BP issues too, it's a shitter. Beetroot tablets, walking. I've tried that so far. The other day it was normal. One day out of 3 weeks it's been normal. Other than that, it's hypertension. The silent killer, they call it. There's no way Romero can come back next season. I don't think it caused too much turmoil. They didn't exactly say nothing to him yesterday, did they, at the stadium? You know what I mean? And mind you, all that was media bullshit. You know, that was absolute media bullshit. That was because they thought we was not going to win that game, so they put all the media out to take the pressure off the board. That's what they done. The same with the celebrations. Turn the celebrations into oh yeah, support the club, because it turns people asking questions into support, and then they say, "Oh yeah, but we don't want to talk about that now. We don't want to talk about that." I tried it. I done a social experiment on Facebook on the 1882 group. I tried it, asking questions about the board, and 50% of the people saying, "Oh, we can't answer them questions right now. We're just concerned. We'll have to ask them questions at 6 o'clock tomorrow." But they won't, because that's yesterday's news. Well, he's malcontent and they forced him to watch yesterday. Did they force him to watch, though? Is that just the narrative, the agenda, Neil? This is what I'm asking you. Because I don't believe nothing I see in the media or the press, um, at all. I ask myself, I stand myself in people's shoes and answer the question. You were right about Romero. I got caught up with that crap. It's all media. It's all media. Everything's media. PR, Tottenham PR. I tell you now, in Britain, Tottenham PR is second to none. We've got a lot of YouTubers who are the little minions of the PR who like to push agendas and narratives, like Chris Callins, um, the last word, anyone, last word at Spurs, the Abby Summers, the Talk Sports, the Talk Spurs. They all like to push these narratives, make you think, oh, that's the way it is, because people watch these programs and think, oh, they've got 20,000 fucking subs. He's on Talk Sport. Well, he must know something we don't. No, he don't know nothing you don't. But he can make up lies and get it off fucking Tottenham PR. He probably does know something you know. He probably knows the Tottenham PR people to push the bullshit. We're supposed to have a spy in the camp, remember? Well, they're all spies, aren't they? You know, it's not just one spy. That's another narrative that they will push the Tottenham PR. You know, this mate. It's, do you know what? If I can get enough fucking live views to take my live hours up, I'll buy a drone. I'll fly over fucking Tottenham Hotspur for you boys. You know what I mean? I'll go and sit in the car park, flick my drone up. We can watch the training. You know what I mean? Maybe we can drop the fucking drone on someone's head for a laugh as well. Yes, they brought him back for that reason. They already have him replaced for the defence from Bournemouth. Do they? If you played for Bournemouth, would you want to come to Tottenham? If you played for Leighton Orient, would you want to play for Tottenham? If you were Mikey Moore, would you want to come back to Tottenham? Or would you want to stay at Rangers? You know? Fucking hell. Do you remember the other transfer window though? We got that little young, was he Chinese or Korean boy when Ange was there? Solomon. Who else did we get on that one? Wow, Lord Lucy. Mate, do you know what, Jotto? Try not to use my proper name on camera and we'll be good. Got to be careful with your drone. We don't want to become the next Southampton. But I'm only auditing now, Ian. I'm only auditing, doing that auditing thing. I can fly a drone in public, can't I? Just doing it for the channel. Just doing it for the good of everyone. If you love De Zerbi, you will go to Spurs. I like De Zerbi. I like De Zerbi, but would you go to Spurs just for the manager? You know, Uh, that's the question. That's a good question, isn't it? All boxed up says regards players. Depending on what De Zerbi has agreed in his contract, it might be on who he wants to keep because he did indicate he thinks some have what he needs to go forward. Yeah, some of them have got what they need to go forward, but let's talk about that. So we're talking about Paulinho, right? Aging, all right? Richarlison's aging. He's not played Archie Gray because he thinks he needs nurturing. He's not played Bergvall because he thinks he needs nurturing. Quite experienced manager. I like the way he's thinking. Mickey van der Ven. Do you think he's going to go in the summer? Do you think they're going to sell Mickey van der Ven for maximum profit to pay off this debt? What you keep telling me about, you know? Marcus Sensi. Do you know what? Um, every every time the Premiership we go up against people in the Premiership and a player stands out, then you will get the Tottenham crowd saying we need that person. That's not a bad shout, I suppose, but hey man, I also have Down syndrome. Any tips on the going live streaming? Yeah, just do it, bruv. Just do it, but don't tell people I've got that fucking that because that's a bit it's a bit naughty, in it. You know, it's a bit horrible to people who are disabled. You know, it's not their fault, is it? But you always got one wanker on a live that has to fucking bring the live down. I don't mind you taking the piss out of me in real life, bruv. You can have a laugh and take the piss out of me in real life. But when you come online, you're just acting like an idiot. And I'm not understanding why you're acting like an idiot. And I ain't going to call you any abusive names because I think that comment says it all about yourself. You know, fucking mugs. Seriously, who do we sell Vicar? And I ain't going to ban you either. So don't go thinking that you're going to get a fucking rise. Seriously, who do you think Vicario go? I think Vicario's gone. I think Romero's gone. I think if they get offered enough money for VDV, he's gone. I think Richarlison will be sold. Or do I? I'm starting to think they might keep Richarlison, to be honest with you. Mwani's gone back, hasn't he? The midfield, Paulinho, they're going to pay 20. Do you know what? They're going to fucking pay 20. Or how much is Paulinho going to be worth? He's going to be one of our summer transfers, yet he's already here. Do you get what I'm saying? We're going to get screwed over, mate. We are going to get screwed over by this board. You watch. You watch if it don't come true, bruv. Right? As soon as that fucking summer comes, World Cup's over, you watch. That'd be, oh yeah, look at our summer signings. Our summer signings would be Paulinho. Then we're going to get two kids. One has been, and one maybe. Do you know what I'm not looking forward to? Conor Gallagher. He has a good game, a bad game. Good game, a bad game. I'm seeing glimpses of what he used to play like. But, mate, he's doing my nut in that geezer. Neil says, Tottenham have reached an agreement in principle to sign Argentine centre back Marcus Asensi on a free from Bournemouth. Yeah, I don't know where you read that from. I don't believe anything yet. Don't believe anything until you got money in your pocket. Good lad, Johnny. Happy for you. You stayed up yesterday. I commentated before. I'm a West Ham fan. Oh well. Hope you can relax and enjoy your summer now. Yes, okay, but why? Yeah, it's a relief. Enjoy my summer. I'm not celebrating. It's just a relief, bruv. Thank you, brother. I hope you're well, mate. I ain't seen you for ages. Ian Bell, the defender in Germany, is coming back. Can't think of his name. Oh, Vuskovic, the centre back, young boy, isn't he? Um, I had a feeling they was going to sell Vuskovic, to be honest with you. I had a mental feeling that they was going to sell him before we even put his thing in a football shirt. I thought to myself, we're never going to see this player, are we? Same as who was that other player we fucking bought in, loaned out, and we never see him again? It was someone, wasn't it? I can't think of their fucking name. Can't think of their fucking name, man. Right, anyone want a cup of tea while I'm standing here? Yeah. Don't come down just a bra, mate, and stand behind me. All boxed up. Says if the players were truly that good, then why have Spurs ended up like they did yesterday? Surgical precision needed for new playing staff. Yeah, totally agree with you, all boxed up. Totally agree with you. 120% about 17th again. Ole, ole. But we even if you had the shittiest manager at the start of the season, right? We had Thomas Frank, pile of old shit, right? Even if we had him, we still should have won some of the games, shouldn't we? We still should have won some of these fucking stupid games, but we didn't. And that's not down to strategy. That's down to fucking piss poor players. I believe we've got no one up front. We've got no end product in in the strikers, exciting midfielders. I mean, look at Paulinho had to step up and score the goal yesterday because no one else fucking could. You know what I mean? I'd give Gallagher another year. He was bought here when the wheels were coming off, and now that deserve. Yeah, yeah. I'd give him. What are you looking for? There's cheese. There's fresh cheese there in that packet. It's fresh cheese in that packet. Yeah, I'd give Gallagher another year. I'd give him the summer to. I'll tell Gallagher in the summer get fit. Be nice in it. That's off on it. Look at the date on it. 10th of May, mate. Throw it away. Why? Use it. What rice you want? Throw it away. I'd keep Gallagher. I think Paulinho pulls it out of the bag, but sometimes I think he's Paulinho is I call him half time player. I call him one of those players who's got a good 50 minutes in him or a mediocre 90. You know what I mean? And I like Paulinho. But Gallagher, if he don't buck up, bruv. Mind you, I enjoyed Kinski yesterday. I thought Kinski man of the match for me. Um, didn't do much. He saved the day. Absolutely saved the day. So I'd give him man of the match yesterday. Maddison. What do we think of Maddison? I love James Maddison's character, but he's not played all season. Do you think he's going to come back and be his old self? No, I think it's mentality as well. De Zerbi has turned the mindset 2 more games under either Thomas Frank or Tudor. Yeah, do you know what? Whoever was the clever bastard, just to um, well, do you know what? It was only because Tudor's father passed away that we kept him for as long as we had him. So God bless Tudor's father. But when something bad happens, something good has to come of it. Sometimes that's natural life, isn't it? That's the law, right, of life. So by him having to go away for a bereavement, I think done us a favour. So thank you to Tudor's father in the most horrible way, but I think it done us a favour because I think we would have kept him, and if we would have lost, well, we did. But if we'd have kept him, we'd have gone down, wouldn't we? You know what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to be horrible, but out of a bereavement, we got De Zerbi inside. Neil Shafton says Odeberg, Kudu, Mikey Moore, Kudos all back next season. Yeah, I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting about Kudos. You right in there? Yeah, I keep forgetting about Kudos and Simons at the minute. Scatter for months and end up with players under the radar. Do you know what? I see some good players in the lead squad. Um, who else? What other football teams could we rip the fuck out of their players? I'd like to think that we could go in for that Tatty from West Ham and Fernandez from West Ham. I watched West Ham all season. Fucking flies, man. And Tatty and Fernandez stand out to me, and that's Somerville. But do you know what? Um, I don't know whether they're deserving players or are they. You tell me. It's strange because the draw at Liverpool kept him in the job as well. Yeah, it is fucking strange, isn't it? Lead squad have players who cost very little in the scheme of things. You know what? I don't mind the lead squad. Any good lads at Millwall? They've got one oh, who's the black geezer up front? Striker. Was he like? He's like plays on the right wing, doesn't he? I can't forget his name. Like, offhand. Fucking hell, you're asking someone who's 50 something in. They've got one good player, but I've watched Millwall all season as well. They just can't get it over the line, mate. Their manager's shit. Cal got Calvert Lewin for nothing. He played all right, didn't he? He played all right, mate, this season. I'm just trying to think of fucking what players jump out at you in the Premiership that ain't at Arsenal, that ain't at Man City, that ain't at Man United. You know. And to be honest, I wanted Rashford before he went to Spain. First, get rid of the hangers on, and then get ENIC to open open the coffers. Yeah, they're not going to open the coffers. They're going to pretend to you, aren't they? Like they always do. Oh mate, there was one player I said to my missus the other week. We was watching. I forgot what game it was. What game was we watching? Oh, bruv. Oh, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake. It weren't Bournemouth. It weren't Brighton. Totally forget. Gayy. I think it might have been a Newcastle player. But do you know what? We just need to pilfer, don't we? We just need to pilfer some of these fucking clubs. Would be nice though to not pilfer Europe and get some English boys in there. Who's that English boy that they bring on? Is it Fulham? He come on as the substitute, and then he scored a couple, and then all of a sudden he's got himself into the proper team. Anthony Gordon. Do you know what? Like, you know, when you look at people in life, in real life, and you just think, I don't like the look of you. Really don't like the look of you. You make me want to. When I talk to Paul, right, the Oxford, he always says to me, John, don't get stabby. I'm going to use that phrase. Yeah, Anthony Gordon, get a bit stabby, just a bit, just a bit shotgunny. You know, like don't like your face, bruv. Do you ever get like that with people in life? There's quite a few YouTubers that do that to me. I probably do it to quite a few YouTubers myself with my face, but yeah, I get a bit stabby. Alex Scott, is that the young boy? He's only a young boy, isn't he? Got the short back and sides, looks like an old-fashioned footballer. Um, Absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant, mate. He's forward thinking and he's football IQ. Can you imagine Alex Scott and a prime so if Simmons really got good and we nurtured him into what he can become, you know. Is he a Spurs supporter? There you go. You know when you like the look of someone. So I ain't got a bad eye, have I? I ain't got a bad eye. Might be an old eye, but it ain't a bad eye. Bowen, he'd go fuck himself. Get fucked. That geezer blows hot and cold. Right, this is my Bethnal Green fucking coming through in me now. Right. Talks a good game. Right. But what did he do in the games before the Leeds game? Absolutely jack shit. Absolutely fucking jack shit. And everyone rates him. That's why he didn't get in the England squad. Maybe I got the too cool eyeball. Italian, Gonotto. Maybe a Leeds player available. Yeah, do we want to get? Is he any good? Gonotto. I've not seen him play for Leeds. When when did he play for Leeds? Did he play yesterday? I didn't watch the Leeds game yesterday. Normally I watch all the football games. I watch them. If I can't watch them, I watch one after the other on the thingy. And if my missus goes to bed or I get up early, I'll put all the football games on and I watch them one after the other. Does anybody else do that, or is it just me? And I've always done that. I've always watched a lot of the football games. Do you think Simmons will go? I hope he don't. I hope we nurture Simmons. I can see something there. Um, I really can see something there. Not like when we had that other little geezer. Who was the other little geezer that Tottenham had? He fucked off to Did he fuck off to Valencia? You know that little fucker. Oh mate, this is what I'm saying. When you get to this age, and you go through so many different players. No, not Werner. Fucking hell. Who's the other little geezer? Look like the stunted brother of the Gallaghers with his hair. Oh mate, he's on the tip of my tongue. And his name's on the tip of my tongue, right? And they all said he was going to be the next Lionel Messi. You know that one. I don't think Simmons is like that player, but he is. He doesn't. He's quite bulky though, Simmons. You don't realise how bulky he is. Um. Oh, what's his name? I wish my missus was here. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm gonna have to stop this show, aren't I? What's his name? What's his name? The little fucking Emerson Royal Sanchez. No, I'm Sanchez, bruv. Um, they picked the wrong Sanchez, bruv. Simmons bulky. He is bulky compared to that little geezer I'm trying to explain to you. Come on, user IF4QH 3UP 3M. Who's the little geezer that we had at Tottenham who looked like one of the Gallagher brothers, the stunted Gallagher brother with the hair? Compared to him, Simmons looks bulky. You seen the muscles on Simmons, bruv? But I wasn't comparing him and saying, oh, he's a great big fella. He's proper bulky. I'm just saying, comparing him to that Spurs player, not Winks. The geezer, the Spanish geezer, Gil. That's the one, Dark Matter. Fucking hell, Dark Matter. Gil. Compare to Gil. Thank you, user IF4QH3UP3M. All right. Compared to Gil, mate, Simmons is more bulky. And I think if he's nurtured and got that mentality in him, I can see something being all right. Frank, Fiona, Ian, Lip, Debbie, and Liam. It could be one of those as well. Who's Debbie? Send me photos, Neil. Send me photos. We've got an open contact thingy. Send me photos of Debbie. Gil, yeah, that's the one we was talking about. I could see something in Gil. but not in the Premiership. He was just and then I thought he was going to bulk out. I thought Gill was going to proper bulk out, right? I thought we'd get him, we'd get the medical training in him, he was going to grow. But he's like one of those stunted fucking marijuana plants that you get in the, when you go to the dodgy hydroponic shop at the corner of the road and he goes, "I've got some brilliant seeds for you." And you get four little stunted bastards. And you just fucking think to yourself, do you know what? This geezer's like stunted growth. Maybe Gill smoked too many fags when he was about 14 because he just never fucking. You look at him now, he's still exactly the same. Looks like the stunted Gallagher brother. Gill needed to be fed, mate. He needed to be fed to a lion, to be honest with you, didn't he? You know? I don't think you could. He's the only Spanish geezer I've seen who probably don't eat his food. There'll be plenty of players on view in the biggest shop window from the 11th of June, the World Cup. Are we all getting excited for the World Cup in America? I've seen the commercialism of the fucking sweet shops in fucking around Kent at the minute. Fucking hell, bruv. That's fucking mental. Um, I'll be the day of the World Cup final. I think I'll just be arriving after doing 2 days driving. I was trying to do a World Cup stream. I don't know if anyone was going to. I was going to go live and do World Cup streams, but I don't know if anyone would watch them. No one's going to the World Cup. No. Do you know what? There's too many teams in the World Cup this year, isn't there? But too many teams. You know why they've put the Gallaghers from Shameless? Yeah. Um, the English version of Shameless, not that American shit. That American shit. That's shit. The proper Shameless is much better, bro. Um, yeah, that too many teams in the World Cup. That's just for fucking money, isn't it? That's just for fucking money. Um, I heard there's going to be even more teams in the World Cup. What the fuck's that all about? I'm not understanding that. Anyway, this transfer fucking business. I've not even looked at. Anyway, we've got Arsenal PSG coming up, haven't we, as well? Arsenal PSG, bruv. That's this week, isn't it? This week coming. Fuck me. I don't know if I can get a PSG top in time. But I'll be driving through France. I'm hoping PSG will win. Because when PSG win anything in France and you drive through it, it is the most lovely. Everyone's calm. Everyone's happy. So I'm hoping PSG rip the fucking arsehole off of fucking Arsenal, mate. In fact, I'd like to go to that game. User, what is that little sign when it says at the blue? Like it's like a little Chinese thing, isn't it? At the blue. My missus comes from the blue. Place in South London. Well, it's not really South London. It is South London, but it ain't. It's Cockney London. I grew up in Chatsworth, California, but it's nothing like Chatsworth Estate, like in Shameless. Mate, you could grow up anywhere in America, and nowhere would be like growing up in inner city Manchester or inner city London. You got the Bronx, you got shit like that over in your country, yeah. We've got inner city Manchester, inner city Birmingham, inner city London, bruv. Back in the day growing up, mate, ah, it makes the Bronx look like a bunch of pussies. The mafia, oh shit 'em. You alright? Moss Side. Cool, a bit of Moss Side, bruv. I went up to Moss Side once with my mates in the car years ago. Yeah. Nice people though. Lovely people. Yeah. And Toxteth, Liverpool. Lovely people. You're right, Inaya. Yeah. Do you know what? I've never found they do say that all these places in Britain are terrible, but when you go down there and you meet the actual authentic people from that particular area, they're just Just lovely people, aren't they? Double incoming, double whiskey. That's what's incoming, Adam. You know what I mean? Yeah, mate. Toxic people looked after themselves as they go. They abandoned everyone, didn't they? Look what they done to Tower Hamlets, bruv. We ended up people in Tower Hamlets, mate. We ended up friends with people in Moss Side and Toxteth just because we had something in common, and the gear was cheaper up there than it was down here. You know what I mean? And yeah, I've been up there quite a few times. Lovely people, lovely people. Um, don't think much of the inner city, the town centre massive in Manchester, but the musicians and the people on the wrong side of life, you know the ones I'm talking about, absolutely salt of the earth people. And Scarsers, mate, I've always got on with a Scasser. Always got on with a Scasser, even if they've took the piss or anything like that. Anyone from North Wales, Liverpool, sort of the fucking earth people, mate. And proper Yorkshiremen. Not none of these wankers that you see on YouTube who talk a talk. I'm talking about the proper good fucking the proper lot, you know what I mean? Fuck me. What a relief, eh? I'm still feeling that fucking thing of relief. Not to be at the bottom of that fucking table. Reset. Mind you, where do we start off? We start off near the bottom because we're Tottenham, don't we? Fucking hell. It's a fucking joke. So what do we think of Arsenal? Fucking did they win the league fair and square? Sheffield, yeah, they're good people. Do you know what? There's only one place that I've met some wanker from, and it put me off going there. I can't remember the name of the fucking place. He had a Newcastle accent, but he wasn't, and it was on the coast, and it's a famous place. The geezer was a right mathy wanker, mate. He used to sit on the stairs acting fucking flash and fucking. I remember him. He used to come up to me. Ah, Johnny, you got another deal. You got another deal, bruv. You got another deal. He was such a wanker. I wanted to fucking hurt him. The wankers all in their own counties in the southeast. Yeah, they are that. I concur, brother. I'm in one of the counties in the southeast. Had a lovely feeling walking this morning, not worrying about Tottenham. I went to bed last night absolutely. Mind you, I'm not the sort of person to stay up worrying about football. Yeah, but I tell you what, that was absolutely a lovely feeling going to bed just thinking, no more football, no more football. Because sometimes it just fucking after this season and the season before, and it grating, it's just fucking one of those things you think to yourself, oh mate, I've had enough of this now. And now you're going to be fucking. Now they're going to hit you in the face with the World Cup, aren't they? The transfer, you're going to have the fictional transfers from all the YouTubers. Oh, mate, Paul was saying to me the other week about fucking the transfer window, and we're going to get what are you looking for? How many viewers you've got? Well, piss off, go and look at your own computer. And put me off me fucking pattern, eh? Yeah, Paul was saying to me about we was just talking, and there was one particular YouTuber on one of these channels where he gave um oh look right, I'm anal right. I watched every single thing on the transfer window he was talking about. He mentioned 100 players, right? And out of them 100 players that he mentioned, right, we was in for two of them. And that's a YouTuber who's supposed to be in that no Scunthorpe. No, I've never been Scunthorpe. Yarmouth. My missus goes Yarmouth quite a bit. What you think that was a fair title win, Adam? I don't. Spurs are like you kids. You love them. but you don't like the many teenage years. I just, so you know what it is, Oxford, right? I don't mind kids when they get to teenage years. I don't know whether it's just my kids, but they're blinding. Um, I don't like other people's kids. Does that sound horrible? But I don't like other people's kids that much. I don't know whether I'm like that with all my kids. Mind you, one of them's in Shanghai, the other one's fucking touring Brazil, and the other one's fucking living in South London, and I've got two at home at the minute. Maybe I'll get on with all my kids, but I'll just leave it. They're all right, aren't they? But I know what you're on about. Spurs are like your fucking kids. But do you know what? I'm growing to hate Tottenham now, Hotspur Wood. I'm growing to hate the whole of what it's become. You know, like when we were kids, I don't know if you're as old as me, Hotspur Wood, but when we were kids, Tottenham, like I could take my BMX and I could cycle down to the Spurs shop. And you remember the other Spurs shop on the other side as well? You could cycle round to the Spurs shop down Tottenham, got yourself a Bible on the way, cycle down Spurs shop, maybe get yourself a little calendar or a little something for £2, £3, maybe nick it. Um, that's what Tottenham was to me. It was my local. It was the club I could just get on the fucking Kingsland Road, keep fucking driving upwards, and would be at White Hart Lane. Now I drove down there for the parade, the Bilbao parade. All the locals were there, and it was like normal. Even met some people who I recognised. But the whole football thing now has just changed. It's just weird. Um, and I was talking to a lot of people at the parade, and I could hear the same thing they were saying. It's like it's the demographics have changed. The way that people talk about football as well, from the Talk Spurs lot on that Talk Sport bollocks to Talk Sport, and the way it's all turned into this horrible multimedia thing now. Nah, fuck them. It's absolutely fucking got ridiculous. You know what I mean? My daughter from 14 to 17 couldn't fucking stand her, still loved her. Do you know what? I had a mate who hated his kids like that. Um, I know you love them, but fucking hell, I understand where you're coming from. Some kids are little bastards, aren't they? Mind you, perhaps I've not been blessed with good money, but I've been blessed with good family. Perhaps, perhaps that's the way fucking little God has blessed me. Little baby Jesus thought, you know what? I'm not going to give him any money, but his kids are fucking great. You know what I mean? But you can have a shit football team. The bastard, the fucking bastard. I've just watched Celtic steal a title from the Hearts. Yeah, well, I've just I think the Arsenal winning the fucking Premiership, Adam. Right, right. You're grateful for. I'm great. Mary says she's grateful for her kids. They're awesome. But my stepson, though, you know what, Mary? Boys are bastards. I've got all girls, mate. But boys, you think girls are bad? Boys are little fuckers. I can concur because I was one. Well, I think I was a little fucking arsehole. I think Arsenal stole that, mate. Arsenal stole that league, right? You can't tell me that was fair and square with the PGMOL and the VAR this year regarding Arsenal, mate. You just can't tell me that. You know what I mean? I think that's if you think that's fair, you need to go and watch the Premiership again. We're gonna have an argument here. We're gonna have a fucking argument with Adam, bruv. I think you're talking. I think you're not being fair, Adam. I've never had to do a respectful argument because I really like you, geezer. Right, but I tell you what, I think you're being. What's the word? That wasn't fair. This year in the league for a lot of teams, you're right, Chicago West. Um, I don't think this season in the football league has been fair at all. I think it's all manipulated. PGMOL have manipulated their decisions and their games. You got a summer home in Brentwood. Fucking hell. You think girls are hard to work at Sporwood? Ah, see, I've not got none of these kids with feminist female attitudes, mate. I've not got none of that. I've got my girls. My gi- my girls are pucker. They are really You can have conversation with them. They know about maybe it might be. I don't know. Do you know what though? With my girls, I've just let I I just give my girls free rein. So when they get to a certain age, I don't tell them off. I don't shout at them. I just treat them like little adults from when they're about. As soon as they go to secondary school, just treat them as little adults. Do what you want. Don't let them swear. But just what I was saying, I think I've been just blessed. I've been blessed. I ain't got no money, but I've got good kids. So praise the Lord, because money ain't everything, is it? You see, Adam, how can you think winning the league was fair? So you're in what you're saying, Adam, is so they won the league fair and square. So that means you think every decision was fair regarding the PGMOL. Yeah, that's what you're basically saying, isn't it? It's Chicago West loves the UK. The men really are sweet to women. So yeah, well we are sweethearts, sweetheart. You know what I mean? Girls are harder. No, they're not. They're easier. Oh, mate. Why do I? That's what it all comes good in the end, Hotspur, doesn't it, bruv? You know what I mean with your kids. That's what I'm saying. You hated them when they was teenagers, but some teenagers you can hate though. You really want to smack them in, and then all of a sudden they blossom, they live, they learn, and we're all sweet. Italy has a deep history of match fixing. Yeah, mate. Do you remember what fucking referee was it years ago who got caught for fucking doing the match fixing in one of the top games abroad? But you can't tell me this Premiership League is fair. You just can't. Oh, you got a chef, Chicago West. Why don't you come over here and chef me up, bruv? You know, you can hang about with proper, authentic Cockneys, and you can chef me up, and I have a car out, I have a Bentley out, and I'll drive you around London. Um, I can't believe Adam's saying that the Premiership's fair. I'm not even saying that because we're at the bottom and Arsenal won. I'm not even saying that because Arsenal won. But if you think the Premier League is a fair league, yeah, then I don't know what to fucking think. Making pie and mash, I could do, couldn't I? Could do. I spent the old COVID learning how to make pies the proper way. Perfect scenario, now. I just can't believe this geezer, Adam.
I can do with boiled eggs in a bit.
Do yourself boiled eggs. Fucking hell.
Or boiled eggs and soldiers.
Boiled eggs and soldiers. Yeah, I might have boiled eggs and soldiers. Anyone else want boiled eggs and soldiers? User, I always pull, bruv. I've got that fucking look about me. Pull me leg. That's for fucking sure. Or pull me tackle. One or the other. Anyway, I'll just get to Brentwood. I ain't going Brentwood. Yeah, full of Mockneys in Brentwood. Saying that, my cousins live in Brentwood. Don't think every decision was fair during the season. It never, no, but the way Arsenal got treated this season by PGMOL and VAR, that was unfair. That was well unfair, bruv. They would have the decisions went for them. They gained. Was it 5 or 7 points, and they had 18 decisions um, that went against their opponents and for them. You know what I mean? So 18 decisions for them, and they gained an extra 7 points out of them decisions for them. That's not the way football should be run. Football should be fair and square. I understand that referees make mistakes. I can take a referee making a mistake on the pitch, right? But I can't take a mistake when it's gone to Stockley Park. 4 other people have looked at it, right? Then you've got the fucking linesman. Then you've got the referee, right? And then they're making decisions. Nah, mate. Nah. Nah, you're just diverting the course of fucking football games now, son. You know what I mean? That's not fair at all, bruv. That's not fair at all. And I'm not even talking about Tottenham games, mind you. I'm talking about fucking Arsenal football games. Because my missus hate watches Arsenal games, right? Now, if you hate watch Arsenal games like she does, and I've got to sit there on the fence watching these fucking plonkers, right? I'm watching the game go on, and all the decisions are for them. Brentwood, lip filler extensions, and white BMWs. Get up, boy. I'm going to have a white BMW. Fucking hell. Worst thing I've done was bought a black car, you know what I mean? It's consistent. It should be consistent, but it ain't consistent, is it? When has the Premier League ever been consistent? For the last 2 or 3 seasons? It ain't, is it? You can tell something's fucking corrupted. Too many cooks, and it spoil the broth, innit? As simple as that. And up in Scotland, mate, you got the same in Scotland, mate. Look at that Celtic game. I had to go and watch that after you said that to me. Right, all boxed up. I went and watched that, and it's just fucking Celtic always getting the decision for that. Nah, fuck off, mate. You know? And then someone said it the other day. I don't know whose stream it was on, right? But they said, oh, it's because the referees they've got the home ground thing. And I thought, what do you mean the home ground thing? What? Because the referee's at the home ground, he's got to give the decision to the home team. Fuck off. That's not football. That's shitting yourself. Fucking bunch of shit the beds, mate. What Spurwood says. EPL refs are the Western Europe. I watch game plenty, and in Europe, yeah. Do you know what? I'm the same. I watch a lot of Spain, Italy, um, and the odd certain team in France. Mate, the game's free flowing. Games are free flowing. Even in Germany, free flowing. You get to Britain, nah, bruv, nah. Let's stop the game. Stop the game. Hold on. Let's fucking take the piss out of fucking this one. Take the piss out of that one. And how does our fucking players feel in Britain, or in England, should I say? Well, in Britain as well. When you have to stop the game and they've seen a decision, they've seen it with their own eyes, and yet the referee gives the decision to the other team and they're thinking, what the fuck? Why is it worth fucking playing? You know what I mean? You can tell how they get angry because after he blows the whistle, gives the decision to the opponent, fucking all of a sudden you get a crashing tackle where they're angry, don't you? You know what I mean? It's no good for no one. Still, it's a good job Arsenal players are fair because no red cards. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fair. Fucking no red. I hope you're being sarcastic, Ian. You know what I mean? Because I'll tell you what, if that geezer would have put his studs 5 inches above my ankle, that Havertz the other day, yeah, mind you, I'd have just turned around. I'd have stamped on his forehead. Absolutely stamped on his forehead. See you later, bruv. You wouldn't have been getting up from that, and I wouldn't have been playing for the next fucking 6 months. But Arsenal, mate, that wasn't a fair win. And they know it's not a fair win. And do you know what? Another thing I've seen Arsenal. Let's get onto the Arsenal fucking 8 while we're at it. How many wankers have you seen walking about in Arsenal tops that have got the fucking lines in the back of it where they've just got it out the packet? They've not even washed it first, bruv. They've just got their Arsenal tops fucking out the packet and they've only just ordered them. You know what I mean? What the fuck's that all about?
fucking, they're jumping out of bushes at me. I'm driving, and I'm in the middle of fucking Kent, bruv. Never seen Arsenal like this before, ever. Used to see 1 or 2 a week. Nah, fuck me. All jumping out the fucking woodwork, aren't they? You come out of fucking Asda, crawling out underneath a car, fucking got an Arsenal top on the cunt. Adam says, Rangers and Celtic have had it since Christmas. Both of them should never have been in the title chase, never mind win it. There you go. Do you know what? It's corrupt up there, though, with Rangers and Celtic, isn't it? You know, fucking all the other teams don't get a fucking look in. But I didn't know Arsenal had this many fucking fans. I really didn't know Arsenal had this many fans. Fucking people who I've seen 6 months ago wearing a Liverpool top. I see them yesterday walking down to Asda because my car's fucked in an Arsenal top. Oh, glory ain't a much. Glory ain't a much, bruv. And aside, it was bought to make less time added on by making throw-ins. What's happening to that long throw is taking what seems to be 5 bloody. But that's for next year. Sorry, me stutter. That's for next year that we're going to have the new law for the throw-ins, isn't it? Or am I wrong? Or is that the goal kicks? No, the goal kicks are already in, aren't they? But I think the throw-ins have to be taken next year within, is it 8 seconds or 10 seconds? Otherwise, the other team gets the throw-in. I think you'll see it in the World Cup. I think the World Cup are prototyping it, aren't they? Whatever they're calling it. Are we ever going to see a club score 100 goals a season again with Arsenal now playing set-piece football? No, I think we should get off the subject of talking about fucking Arsenal, mate. Do you know what? There's one Arsenal geezer that I'd like to meet in the dark alley, bruv. You know that fucking big nose fucker off the fucking AFTV? They won't deal with it. Going to go on about this for years to come. We stayed up, and that's all what matters. If they win the Champions League, we're fucked. Well, I ain't going to win the Champions League. And I ain't dealing with it. I don't mind them winning. Fair play, you won. Right? But it was corrupt. But the fans, that's what we're talking about, Hotspur. The fans working their way out the woodwork, bruv. You can't deny it. Even where you live, I bet you've never seen so many fucking red and white t-shirts, bruv. Glory Hunters. I fucking hate. That's one of my pet hates, Glory Hunters. Fucking hate them. Who do you think will win out? PSG, Arsenal, as it goes? We've got them this weekend. That's one of the big games this weekend, isn't it? PSG. I've watched them. Don't follow them, but I think they've got a great little team going. It was brought in before the football, hence the football's placed on cones, balls, or set piece, but they're all forgotten. The team started the long throw lark. The long throws. Do you remember when we were kids? Don't you remember the long throws when we were kids? No? You think it'd be a close game, would? Oh, mate. I don't think it'd be a close game. I think it'd be a dirty game. I think they've both got a bit of dirt inside them two teams. Arsenal winning has no impact on your life. My life is not. No, my life's not Arsenal dependent. You don't. You. If you look at my previous videos, I don't go on about Arsenal, but I feel like I wanted to get it off my chest about how many Arsenal. If you've got a fucking problem with it, take it up with the management. Hutchinson in the 60s. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. They all go on about the new fashion of long throw-ins, and I'm thinking, hold on. When I was a kid, I used to see a good few players fucking with the long throwing. It's this media, you know, they forget the beautiful game from years ago, don't they? PSG got all attack, Arsenal got great defence. Will be tight. It will be tight. But remember, they've not got no PGMOL on their side. I do remember long throws when we were kids. Don't remember up your shirt, drying the ball and bloody towels in the touchline. Maybe we never thought to dry the football. I never thought to dry the football years ago. You know what I mean? It would have helped. I can't watch Arsenal TV, mate. Can't deal with the patter. I don't watch them. I occasionally get it on my YouTube feed. The old geezer who likes to dress up as though he's fucking 12, you know, with the hat on and the bald head, giving it, all right, mate, all right, geezer, all right, I'm North London, geezer. You know what I mean? Thinking like he talking like he comes from Bethnal Green, the prick. Another mockney cunt. PGMOL, loads of shite. Yeah, they are, mate. Mind you, are you fucking Cockney if you come from it? Could you really sound a Bow Bells from fucking Angel? Oh, nice one. Probably are a bit Cockney, aren't they, if they come from the Angel? Can they hear the Bow Bells? I don't know. We all just got on with the game. That was better football years ago, wasn't it? Anyone looking forward to the World Cup though? I'm not looking forward to. What do we think of fucking England's World Cup chances this year? I think if the ice agents are involved, I think England's got a good chance of winning the World Cup. They're just going to fucking imprison everyone who ain't fucking who ain't white, ain't they? whoever whoever RB messes up, will lose the Champions League. Yeah. Looking forward to watching Australia. They're a bit shit though, aren't they, Australia? They was only good for a little while. Better than on the Hackney Marshes than some of the football I've watched this year. Do you know what? I've watched some good players on the Hackney Marshes. I've seen some good players on the Hackney Marshes. I've seen some fucking people go from Hackney Marshes to the Premiership. I like Hackney Marsh football. Mind you, the fights that I fucking used to see and be involved in sometimes. You can tell when someone tries to talk Cockney accent, it's funny as fuck. They fuck it up badly. Yeah, there's a few on YouTube. What I've noticed, right, is when I'm talking to someone, so I'll be talking to someone in Kent, right, and I'll start talking to them, and then they go to me after about 5 minutes. Where'd you come from, mate? I go, I come from Bethnal Green. Then all of a sudden, they start to use the word geezer. Then they start to use the words I'm using, and I'm thinking, are you taking the piss, or am I just fucking rubbing off on you? You know what I mean? It's quite funny. Tuchel tore up the FA script and said, fuck it, I'll do it my way. Pick who I want and stick with these principles. Adam Park says, got a nose you can see 5 minutes before it turns the corner. Yeah. Lambeth and Brixton. Oh, mate. Brixton, some of them talk like me in Brixton. Lambeth, they ain't too bad, are they? Even South Londoners. My missus talks different to what I talk. She talks, you'd say we were both Cockney, but she's South London Cockney. They use different words to what I use, and we're only, 2 mile apart. Just go down the pipe, Rotherhithe Tunnel, right? Just go through the pipe and it's totally different. But mind you, my accent is the same accent as fucking, I suppose, the old crew of Bethnal Green, isn't it? It's not the new crew. In it blood. The Guns of Brixton. Yeah, mate. I didn't mind Brixton. I never went over there to do any deals. Well, a few times I've been over there to do deals, mate. But I was mainly fucking stay my side of the water, bruv. South London used to be posh people in Brixton, didn't it? South London, the posh people. Peckham used to be posh, didn't it, years ago? You know what I mean? Lewisham used to be posh many, many years ago. Now look at it. Fuck me. Oh, mate. Anyone else vape? I could fucking Do you know what? I could just fucking just plug it in. That'd be better for me. Brixton is gentrified. Is it? I ain't been Brixton. I ain't drove through Brixton for years, to be honest with you. Import the third world and you become it. Well, it's not so much we've imported the third world, is it? It's like it's the governments have not looked after any part of Britain, have they? So they've just dilapidated themselves along with the fucking what you got. Fucking they look after fucking everyone else better than fucking they look after their own. So everyone's fucking thinks to themselves, I know, we'll go over to fucking England, eh? I don't know. I don't know if you're like me, but I'm not understanding these foreigners. I'd rather fucking live in France and Spain than fucking come to England. You can't say they're coming over for the money because they're getting the money in France and Spain. Fuck me, I'd rather fucking be homeless and fucking, I'd rather be an immigrant in fucking Spain and Britain. Something wrong with them. Bethnal Green is gentrified, is too gentrified. Shoreditch has been the top of Bethnal Green is gentrified. Oh, mate. My mate done the doors in Brixton. I said to him, don't do the doors in Brixton. I think he was on the fridge and somewhere else. Big Jim. You remember Big Jim? That was my mate. He's my best mate from Bethnal Green. And he used to do the doors. And he ended up fucking the doors off and just pulling pints, bruv. Because, mate, I used to get offered the doors fucking some of the places down King's Cross. And then about 15 years ago, about 16 years ago, I was just, no, more than that, 17 years ago, I was going out with my missus. My brother-in-law, he had the doors in Peckham. And he went to me, yeah, Johnny, I've got a job for you. You can do the doors of this club in Peckham. Well, I'm only little, right? He goes, it's a piece of piss, Johnny. You can do the doors here, bruv. There's not a lot of action. I went there. He went, no, I've only had to stab the geezer fucking 3 times. I've only had to stab 3 different geezers 3 times. God rest his soul, he's passed away now. But I thought to myself, he's only had to stab the geezer 3 times. What the fuck am I dealing with? Bruv, fucking hell. Lenny McLean, he come from fucking Oxton, Shoreditch. His son was always down Bethnal Green. His son used to hang about with a few of my mates. Lenny McLean's son. He was cousins to my neighbour in front. It was one of the Warrens. It's a small place, Bethnal Green. We all know each other. Half of us are related to each other. He was a big old cunt though, wasn't he? They done a film in down Brick Lane. And they put us, I've already told the story before, I think, on here, but they done a film. Was it Lock, Stock and one of the films? And they parked this classic car outside the fucking Blackman's, just as me and my mate, they've all got, yeah, you can have them. And I said to my mate, I'm going to nick that car. It was a classic car. And then I got fucking, as I got down to the bottom of the road, it was a film set, wasn't it? You know what I mean? But they nearly didn't have that car. Johnny nearly drove away with that. Yeah, that's what user says, but blaming the upper classes and the corporate classes, yeah, it's just divide and conquer, user, isn't it? It's what it is. It's all divide and conquer by these people with the money. They're all fucking fucked up. Cool. Can you imagine if these fucking if the criminal world was like these films? You know what I mean? All happy, chirpy, fucking with smart little quips and antique fucking shotguns. Yeah. Um, that's what I'm saying, Hood. I, said, I had an eyeball on this car, right? I thought to myself, I thought to myself, yeah, bruv, that's an easy one. And when I got down there, as soon as I got down there, fucking top of the road, I thought, oh, fuck this. Mind you, I did, there's a scene I think they deleted out of fucking, um, that Lock Stock, because they was on the train steps of, Cheshire Street as it goes over to Shoreditch train station, right? And, they had a little set all rolled up, and it had all these magazines and clothes on this stall, and they was all talking as they walked through it. As soon as they went up the stairs and all the lights went off, this was about 3 days later. Fucking my mate, my mate had one of them African plastic bags, right? And as we was in the little, there's a little fucking little bit where the tramps sit. We was sitting in there waiting for someone to do a deal, and I fucking just rolled up and just smoking. And I've looked at the geezer and I see this stall with all these clothes. And I went to my mate, come on, we just fucking swiped everything and put it in this fucking African bag. But they never got that bag. It was all shit though. It was all like fucking. They must prop it up, all props. But see, if you don't pay your council tax, yeah, what happens if you don't pay your council tax? I don't pay it. Mind you, I'm in shit at the minute. I ain't paid a lot of things this year. My favourite is the elites telling people they are right after repeating what they saw in third world countries when it's the same elites that sent them to the third. Yeah, let's not get political. They're all cunts, aren't they? All absolute cunts. Was that Nick the Greek was moving Mercy? I ain't got a fucking clue, brother. I've only ever watched a fucking film a couple of times, and I was stoned both of them times. I've only been sober the last couple of years. I'm watching films that I've watched 4 times and thinking to myself, I've watched this before. Took two from Charlton Yard. Where do you remember that Charlton Yard? I got a VW camper years and years ago before I even bought one myself. And no, it wasn't. It was a Beetle from Charlton, a little Beetle. Needed them back when we got them these days. I know. I used to like Charlton though. Thamesmead over that way. Used to go pilfering round that big industrial estate sometimes, just for something to do if I was doing a deal over that side. Charlton though. It's all right for us East Londoners going over there, isn't it? One of your favourite films is Lock Stock. See, they're not my snatches. I don't know whether it's because I'm a Cockney and you see these Cockney people in it, and they don't become favourite films. My favourite films are what are my favourite films? See, I'm a cunt. I like Star Wars. I don't like none of these gangster films. Maybe because maybe because when you've lived in that life and you've met characters and you watch these films, it maybe, do you get me? Maybe it don't do nothing for me. Mind you, I do find them funny. Shawshank Redemption, that's a good one, isn't it? That's a good one. I like the Shawshank Redemption. Yeah, I like a bit of something that I'm not used to, rather than something that is portrayed on television as a lifestyle that they glamorise a lifestyle to the point where it's no longer recognisable. Like it's 95% bullshit and you got 5% reality. That's the way I look at it. Same as the army films. Oh, you went to see the Mandalorian and Grogu, did you? Was it any good? Love, Honor and Obey. Never seen that. No, I might have. That rings a bell for some reason. That rings a bell for some reason. Why does that ring a bell? I don't mind a Brad Pitt film. You know what I mean? I like a mystery, a proper mystery film. You know what I mean? Actually, not too bad. Yeah, I couldn't get it. I was trying to stream it yesterday. What fucking? I like to do it this morning. I just think fucking. I don't think the Mexican streamers are out this morning, or they weren't out yesterday. I think they was concentrating on Jude Law, Ray Winston. Oh, what's that other Ray Winston film with Ben Kingsley in? Fat Bastard. That ain't a bad film. Is it Fat Bastard? Oh, something like that, isn't it? I don't mind that film, but I like Ben Kingsley. I'm not a big fan of Ray Winston films, you know, even though he's got a fucking. Do you know what it is? It's when they're fans of other football clubs. Ray Winston's an iron, isn't he? Sexy Beast, that's the cunt. That's the fucker. I like Ben Kingsley in that. I absolutely like Ben Kingsley in that. I think if anyone gets someone down to a psychotic nutcase down to a T, Ben Kingsley's the geezer. John Wayne films. I've sat there and watched a lot of John Wayne films with my granddad, mate. Yeah, they don't do nothing for me. They're all right, I suppose. You know what I mean? Country fucking. What's the one where he plays the Irish geezer? Yeah, they're a bit too old, aren't they? All right, fucking hell, you want balls? Mate, I'm doing YouTube live. I'm going to be a millionaire next year. You bald eggs and soldiers can wait. The Silent Man, that's the one. I used to have to watch that with my fucking. Oh, mate. Heath Ledger, he was all right, wasn't he, in The Joker? That was class, mate. That was class. There's not many fucking great actors. I like Tom Hardy. Maybe because he's got the same surname as a lot of my fucking Hardys. And I just fucking gravitate towards it. But I like Tom Hardy in the film. I like that Mobland. That Paramount series. Was it Paramount series? Do you ever watch Breaking Bad? No, I watched 4 episodes. No, I didn't. I watched 7 episodes of Breaking Bad. What a load of wank. What a load of wank, bruv. I don't know how people got into that. They must be fucking dressing up as how you make meth fucking like that. It's fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous in a caravan. You want to go to Tottenham? Well, they show you how to do it properly, you can. No, not Breaking Bad, not my cup of tea, that sort of thing. I'd rather watch Malcolm in the Middle than Breaking Bad. That's what I'm saying. Once you've lived them lives and you've been through it all, I'd rather watch something totally different. Yeah, Denzel Washington, mate. Oh, what's that one my missus put on the other day? Was it The Equalizer? Mate, that was pucker. Game of Thrones. No, no. I watched the Vikings. I like the Vikings. I didn't like Game of Thrones. I couldn't get into Game of Thrones bollocks. Well, I'll tell a lie. I watched a few of the Game of Thrones, and I reckon I could have sat there and got into it if I'd have smoked enough. But I ain't smoking no more. It just no. I watched. Do you know what? I didn't like the start of the Game of Thrones, but as soon as that blonde bird got married to that great big geezer with a great big beard with the horses, maybe I only watched it for another reason. Do you know Dyler? Who the fuck's Dyler? Dyler? You mean Dyer? Do I know Dyer? He come from Canning Town, bruv. What do I know him for? Canning Town don't come down to Bethnal Green. Only certain people from Canning Town come down to Bethnal Green. We don't know each other just because we sound the same. Oh, I'll look him up for you. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. Hello, Dan. How you doing, mate? Fuck off, bruv. He's an actor. He's grown up all posh. He used to go McDonald's, bruv, when he was a kid. Don't smoke it, get jelly beans if you get me. They do you proper. Mate, I'm fucking smoking jelly beans here, bro. Smoke fucking. Mind you, it's like jelly beans on fucking YouTube, isn't it, brother? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to think of good films. I've been watching them fucking films that the Hotspur Hippie's been putting on there. You know, them Italian horror films. I quite like them. You know what I mean? Bit of Italian horror film from the 1970s. Takes you out your fucking. I guess you're on our Google. You have to look people. Oh yeah, just chuck it all on now. Chuck it all on, mate. You want me to find your? You want me to find your fucking the phone number of Danny Dyer and his wife? Just come on, you know what I mean? I come from Bethnal Green. I obviously know Ray Winston. Obviously know the only person who I know. I'm going to shut up. No, we don't all know each other, mind you. If you come from Bethnal Green, then you probably we do probably know each other. But if you come from out of Bethnal Green, we don't. There's only one person I know in Bethnal Green who's actor. On TV shows, do you like love hate? I ain't never seen that. Killing me in between. I'll have to watch them. That's what I'm saying. People do stereotype, don't they? They think because you talk like this, you're going to fucking watch a gangster movie. Yeah, I don't mind them. Fuck me. Do you think I should go and cook this kid fucking boiled eggs now? And fucking. I fancy boiled eggs and toasters. Hold on, I don't know if I've got any fucking eggs. Have we got eggs? Oh, mate, my knees. Mr. In Between. We've got no eggs now. Oh, I'll have to go around the shop and get eggs. I have to walk, and I have to walk around the shop as well.
Actually, so were eggs yesterday were about 10.
Yeah, well, this lot had them, didn't they?
What a lot, Adam.
They're all Irish. Oh, I don't mind an Irish one. Mr. In Between is oddie. All right, I'll have to watch them. Hold on, let me take a screenshot of that so I can fucking. Screenshot it, bro. So I won't remember. Oh, mate, I'm gonna have to walk around the shop, and I'm gonna have to walk around the shop and buy eggs. Wish me luck, 'cause my knees don't fucking work today. And it's sweating out, and it's Mad Dogs and Englishmen go out in the fucking midday sun, eh? Right. Thanks for watching, boys and girls. I'm going to fuck off and go and fucking walk around the shop because my jam jar's fucking fucked. Because Nissan are a bunch of fucking arseholes and put fucking shit brakes, shit material on a brand new car. Wankers. Absolute fucking wankers, Nissan. Thank you very much for that. Have a good one, everyone. I don't know whether I'll do a video today. You know what I mean? Celebrating. We're in a relegation fucking scrap. Oh, let's celebrate. Go and buy myself a bottle of fucking Red Stripe or fucking, you know what I mean? Pint of heavy. Egg machines, vending machines for free. Mate, you see these vending machines? When I was in France, bruv, mind. They had vending machines for eggs, bread. What else vending machine for, Belle? Pizza. We had the pizza vending machine, didn't we? Do you remember? Fucking €6, right? Chuck your €6 in. 2 minutes later, you got a fucking pizza out of it, bruv. In the middle of an industrial estate on a motorway. It was brilliant, wasn't it? And it was nice pizza, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It weren't shit.
Oh, they had sushi ones too.
Yes.
Went in and took it.
Yeah, the sushi one, that was fucking class. They had the pork one. They had the pork one. I might even put a video. I think I put a video on my YouTube channel of the pork one. Mind you, I've not seen that pork video. Anyway, there was this pork vending machine place. It had sausages, bacon, pork belly, everything from a pig, basically. You know what I mean? But it was absolutely fucking. Mind you, I do like watching them Japanese fucking vending machine programs. My missus started watching them, and I'm addicted to these vending machine. When no one's here, and I've got nothing to watch, right? I will chuck on one of these Japanese vending machine programs. Oh, I'm happy as Larry, mate. Happy as Larry. Like my daughter's in Shanghai at the minute, and I said to her, do a YouTube channel. So she's got a YouTube channel, but it's hard to broadcast when you're in Shanghai because China forbids it. Right, so because place she works, she's got to be lawful. She's not allowed to keep videoing stuff. I said to her, just go in the fucking vending machine, send me the video over, and I'll chuck it on the channel for her. I didn't realise China vet everything, bruv. Because she works in a certain place with certain people, she's even more vetted than a normal tourist, so she can't do fuck all. It's a shame, isn't it? Same as my other little one. My other little one's in Brazil. I wanted her to fucking. But I love vending machine programs. Absolutely love them. And I'm surprised how much shit you can get out of a fucking vending machine in China and fucking Japan, bruv. You know what I mean? You just don't get a fucking. You can get a fucking proper meal, like mad drinks. Well, I'm surprised. I'm just in awe. In awe. It's like fucking the future, isn't it? Pizza vending machines. They are the future, bruv. Do you know what? If I could afford it, I'd invest in one of those and put it somewhere. But you know what they're like in fucking England? Some cunt come up with it, a fucking baseball bat one day, wouldn't they? And smash the fuck out of it. Anyway, let me go and get eggs so we can have boiled eggs and soldiers at 11:20. It's lunchtime. I might have to get the electric scooter out. Anyway, take care, boys and girls. Thank you for watching. I really need the watch hours because YouTube keep taking my watch hours away. I'm moaning to Paul about it, and he don't know why they're doing it. But I lost 1,000 watch hours the other week, and I don't know. I was 2 hours away from getting me 3,000 watch hours to level up, and they just took them. Fuckers, mate. Absolute fuckers. And give me the fucking arsehole. Anyway, have a good one. Take care. Love yous all. God bless. And I'm going to go and phone Danny Dyer up there. I'm going to have a conversation. Maybe we can have a freeway with fucking Ray Winston as well, eh?